Hello, everyone. Okay. Think we got it going now. Let me know if you can hear me. Give me some hearts or hit a 1 if you can hear me. Hey, I'm Sharvette Mitchell. Hello. Thank you so much. I had technical difficulties. Thank you. Thank you, Brandy. I had technical difficulties trying to get on. Thank you, author Nikki. Thank you. Thanks for joining. Yes. Thank you, Sean. You hung in there with me, Sean. I know I saw you trying to keep connecting. So I am live here. Hey, everyone. I'm Sharvette Mitchell, and I am creative director for Mitchell Productions web design and social media coaching. Thank you. I love you too, Sean. Thank you. And I also host the Sharvette Mitchell radio show. So I wanted to chat today. Hey, Julia, thank you for joining back. I saw you try to join earlier as well, but we got it together. Thank you. Hey there. Hey there. Thank you. We are still here. Thank you so much. So hey, Elder Nicole Mason, Esquire, thank you for jumping on. So I want to cover 3 tips to help you build and grow your email list. To build and grow an email list. So this is targeted to those that may not have an email list at all, or you're just starting out and you want to know how to increase the numbers. Hey there, welcome to all those that are joining. Yes, 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 thank you. So you're just starting out and you want to build or increase the numbers on your email list. So let me go over 3 tips. And let me first start by saying that you do need to have an email list. If you're in business, thanks for sharing. Thanks for sharing. If you're in business, if you have a nonprofit, if you are involved with supporting a church and helping to grow the ministry, if you have any kind of coaching or consulting service, thanks for the hearts. Hey, Coach Rose, thanks for joining. You want to build your email list. Now, I am a strong proponent of social media. I coach on social media using Facebook, Twitter, things like Periscope and all of that. But you want to try as often as you can to get those contacts into your email list so that you can communicate with them directly. All right, everybody got it? Okay, so let's jump on in. My first tip, number 1, you can simply ask for emails. Yeah. So let me give you an example. Let's say you are a hairstylist, you are a nail technician, you have a church, or you are working as an administrator in a church. You have repeat clients, you have repeat supporters. Simply ask for their email to have them be joined on to your list. Yep. Ask and you shall receive. Exactly, Sean. So you can just ask people for their emails. I know that seemed pretty simple, but that is one strategy. In particular, if you have repeat clients, maybe you do Mary Kay, maybe you sell Tracy Lynn jewelry, maybe you're doing TLC with the teas, the weight loss teas, and you have repeat clients. Hey, Jackie, thanks for joining. You want to just ask for their emails. So that's one strategy. Again, if you have repeat clients, if you have a constituency that follows you, nonprofits, donors that have donated in the past, ask for their email list and get your email list started. All right. Tip number 2, give something away for free. So what does that mean? You can create an ebook. And when I say ebook, don't get scared and say, I got to write a whole book. No, it could be 9 pages. It could be 13 pages, but give some information away. Thanks for the heart, you guys. And make sure you share this if you think this is beneficial. Give some information away to your target audience, the ones that you want on your email list. Give them something beneficial. It could be your top 10 tips. It could be anything related to your industry where you are trying to share information, because listen, it does 2 things for you. Number 1, it showcases your expertise and that you know what you're talking about. And then 2, they are more inclined to give you an email. Maybe people that don't know you, don't know anything about your business, are more inclined to pay you by way of email for that free information. So in essence, it's technically not free because they're paying you by giving you their email in exchange for that free gift. Again, it could be a free e-report. It could be a free brochure. It could be a top 10 list. It could be an entire ebook, but give something away for free. Now, make sure you put this on your website. Now, I'm assuming you have a website. I'm assuming that you have a website where you're able to capture these emails, and then you can automatically send out whatever your free gift is. So if you don't have an email list, a website, excuse me, if you don't have a website, I strongly recommend that you get a website, because that's really the foundation of your marketing, and it will make it more efficient for you to grab your, emails. Thank you for the shout out, Elder Nicole. And shameless plug. I'm your girl. I can help you out with the website. Go over to Mitchell-Productions.com, and you can find the link in my Twitter bio. All right. So thank you, Nicole. Now what tip am I on? I'm on tip number 3 now. Okay. Tip number 3. You can do teleseminars. And I think this is something people aren't doing a lot. Teleseminars, some people might call it a teleconference. Listen, it's basically a group coaching call. Thanks, Sean, for keeping me on track. It's basically a group coaching call. You can do a 30-minute, let's just say 30 minutes, teleseminar where you give out a conference line number. The people or the persons that may be interested in the information you have can, thank you, Andy, can join in, listen to what you have to say. Now, you don't want to be too salesy. It's not a sales pitch. You're really sharing information, again, to showcase your expertise. And in exchange for getting access to that teleseminar, they need to give you their email. You get it? You see how this works? So you set up a teleseminar number, and those are free. You can search them all over the internet. Freeconferencepro.com, free conference calling, free HD conference calling. There are so many different conference lines that you can get for free. Yes, absolutely. Sounds like something we do, something similar. Awesome. So if you are doing things and that are helping you to build your email list, share those in the comments. Because listen, I don't have a monopoly on this. I wanted to give you 3 basic tips, but we want to throw some bonus tips in for you. So yes, you want to host teleseminars. And this is really, I was telling somebody the other day, she gives away financial advice. Yes, teach people how to make money online, provide quality content, and build relationships. Thank you, Andy. That's exactly what you want to do. And a teleseminar is an easy way for you to do that. So all you need is a telephone. All they need is a telephone, and you share information. Now, again, to get access to that telephone conference line and the code, they need to give you their email, because you got to email them the code. You see how this works? So a lot of times I see people sharing conference code information just on Facebook, on Twitter, and, anywhere, and they're not really asking for people that are participating to give them a telephone number. Well, the strategy behind that is that they're paying their access code, their access to get in is to pay with their email. And you're exactly right, Andy. The money is in the list. That is a common theme that you will hear any of the business coaches talking about building your business. Any business coach you go to and sit down with, they will tell you the money is in the email list. So you want to leverage social media as much as you can. Yes, you want to leverage social media as much as you can, but as often as you can, you want to get those contacts up out of social media into your personal email list. And you want to make sure that you have some type of good email provider service for you that can automate messages. So you can, that's a whole nother scope, a whole nother show, and we can get into how you actually execute. Thank you for the hearts. I started to say stars. Thank you for the hearts. So let me recap. I know it's Sunday evening. Yes, you can use MailChimp. You can use GetResponse. You can use Constant Contact. Those are kind of entry level. Then you can go on up to Infusionsoft is the highest ranked one if you want. If you're just starting out, you probably don't need that right now. If you're a beginner, which I'm targeting this Periscope too, but you can definitely leverage things like MailChimp, GetResponse.com, Constant Contact to just start building your list. Oh, that's a great tip. Thank you, Brandy. Quizzes are very popular for opt-ins. So if you're not familiar with the term opt-in, what opt-in means is that someone is giving you they're opting into your email list. So if you see that phrase around the internet, that's what that means. They are opting to be a part of your email list. So quizzes, surveys, research, depending on what industry you're in, research papers, research findings are popular. People want to get their hands on white papers. All of that can be considered something as an opt-in, a gift for people to jump into and get into your email list. So let me recap. Number 1, you can just ask for emails. Again, if you have repeat clients like a hairstylist, or thank you, Elder Nicole, thank you so much. Hairstylists, churches, nonprofits, just ask for their emails, and start your list that way. Number 2, give something away that's beneficial, a report, an ebook, free access to something, quizzes, white papers, something of that nature. And tip number 3 was host a teleseminar. So you're on the phone, they're on the phone, but to get access to that free coaching, that free teleseminar, they got to give you their email to get access to that teleconference code. And again, I'm assuming that you have a website where you can host, have your sign in and your opt in on your website. That's the most efficient way to do this. But I can talk to you about that. If you don't have a website, check it out. So, any more tips? Anyone else want to share anything that they're using for opt-ins? Go ahead and type those in. Thank you for the hearts, you guys. I love it. I hope this information is awesome. Thank you. Thank you, Lady Pal. Thank God for Scope. Yes. I'm telling you, Periscope is such a beneficial tool. You can even do private Periscopes. And if you want to go to that level, you do private Periscopes and they have to give you their email and they get an invitation from you to Periscopes. You know, it's so much you could do. You can go on and on. Thank you, newbie. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for adding. Thank you, author Nikki. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So those are just a few tips. If you do tweet me, hashtag coaching with Vet is my hashtag that I use, just offering free services. Again, I am creative director for Mitchell Productions, web design and social media coaching, and we want to help you build something amazing. So thank you so much for stopping by. I'm going to go ahead and wrap up the scope. Any other comments? Anybody else using anything else for their opt-ins? Hey there. Listen, people are still joining. Thank you, Elder Nicole. Yes, I am full of information. I love to share information. I've been studying and working on the internet for, oh my gosh, I don't even want to date myself, for a while. But I like to share information. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. Yes, yes, Reverend Esquire. Thank you for joining. I'm telling you what, we have the lawyers in the house. We got the coaches in the house. I'm telling you what you want. And the thing about being on someone's email list, you're going to be giving them information, so they're going to be enticed to do business with you. People want to do business with people they know, like, and trust. And by being on someone's email list, that gives you an opportunity to let the person feel like they know you, let the person feel like they trust you, and then hopefully they will do business with you. And a lot of times people need like 5 to 7 interactions with you before they decide kind of that they do want to do business with you. And so an email list, yes, I will recap. An email list is a way to have that build that relationship. So 3 tips to help you build and grow your email list. Let me start from the top. Number 1, you can just ask for emails. So if you have repeat clients, again, I mentioned like the health and beauty industry, churches, nonprofits, where you have donors, where you have people that are interacting with you on an ongoing basis, just ask them for their email and put them on the list, of course, with their permission. Number 2, give something away for free. Let them be able to opt into your email list. And then in exchange for that email, you give them a free ebook. You give them a free e-report. You give them something free. Now, when I say ebook, again, it doesn't have to be 30 pages. It could be 9 pages. It could be 14 pages. If you want to say e-report, that could be like 1 or 2 pages. It could be your top 10 list. It could be a white paper, just depending on what industry you're in. But give them something of value that's going to help them. And that's your free opt-in. And then tip number 3 was to host teleseminars. All you need is a telephone. All they need is a telephone. Do it for 30 minutes. You don't even have to. Some people do it for an hour, but give them, it's an exclusiveness with you. It's almost a one-on-one. It's a group coaching, free group coaching that you're offering them in exchange for their email list. So don't just put the telephone number out on social media and say, hey, join me. No, make them pay. Their entry fee is their email. Make them pay to get on that information from you. All right. Again, I'm Sharvette Mitchell, creative director for Mitchell Productions. And we want to help you build something amazing. Thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight. And I hope this gives you some information to help you grow your email list. Have a great night, you guys. Thank you.